What is biomedical waste? Biomedical waste refers to any type of waste which is generated during the diagnosis, treatment or immunization of a human being or an animal. It is also used in research activities and in production or testing of biologicals. Types of biomedical waste. There are 5 types of biomedical waste. Sharp waste such as syringes, blades, glass, etc. Discarded medicines and drugs. Soiled waste, which are items containing blood and body fluids including cotton dressings. Human anatomical waste such as tissues, organs and body parts. Animal waste generated during research from veterinary hospitals. Microbiology and biotechnology wastes. We have projected a map on screen which shows the increase of biomedical waste in India.
Here's a short video showing the treatment of biomedical waste.
Improving access to resources while preserving and replenishing those resources, this is what we do at Veolia. Solid and liquid hazardous waste generated by commercial and industrial activities represents a risk to people and the environment. Contaminated packaging, batteries, paint, clinical waste, hydrocarbons, industrial effluents and chemical products. We take charge of waste like this every day for disposal or recovery in full compliance with all relevant regulations. And we guarantee the traceability of the entire cycle. How and why? At a glance. Hazardous waste treatment starts at the site where it was produced. Chemical experts analyze its characteristics and recommend the correct solutions for collection, processing and recovery. A manifest makes it possible to track each of these stages. Waste is packaged and labelled to avoid any risk of cross-contamination. It is then taken to a waste pre-processing facility. Hazardous products from multiple sources are sorted and consolidated. They are then taken to a dedicated waste treatment plant. Waste is identified and analysed in a laboratory as soon as it arrives on site. The type of treatment is determined according to its precise nature. Processing aims to neutralise pollutants, extract the recoverable fraction from the waste, and valorise the energy potential contained in it. Waste that contains acids, heavy metals, or highly toxic liquids is processed using physiochemical processes. A series of chemical reactions inside a reactor neutralizes the acids and captures contaminants. Valuable fractions are extracted from waste hydrocarbons and solvents by centrifugation and distillation, so they can be regenerated for future reuse. Where water is contaminated with organic pollutants, the solids are separated using dissolved air flotation and evaporative systems. Recovered water is recycled and biodegradable matter is placed in a bioreactor, where it is digested by microorganisms in a few days. Thermal processing by incineration is used for most solid and liquid hazardous waste that cannot be processed in other ways. The waste is burned in a rotary kiln incinerator at very high temperature. Combustion gas is captured, filtered and scrubbed. The energy released is then recovered as steam and electricity. Final residue and inert hazardous waste that cannot be recovered is taken to specialized landfill sites. It is stabilized, then landfilled in safety cells, in full compliance with the most stringent environmental standards. By controlling the complete hazardous waste processing cycle, our solutions reduce the environmental impact of industrial activities, avoid the dispersion of pollution into the environment, and promote the circular economy.
Separating waste. There are 4 bins we need to make. The orange one, which has plastic and rubber waste. The yellow one, which has the microbiological waste, human animal waste, expired chemicals. The blue bin, in which we keep beakers, glassware, broken or discarded glass. And the black one, where we throw needles, syringes, contaminated sharps and blades. Methods of treating biomedical waste. Autoclaving. Process of autoclaving involves steam sterilization. Autoclaving simply introduces very hot steam for a determined amount of time. At the end of this process, microorganisms would completely destroy. This process is particularly effective because it costs less than other methods and it does not present any other personal health risks. Around 90% of the materials are sanitized this way before being sent to a landfill. Incineration. The major benefits of incineration are that it is quick, easy, and simple. It effectively removes the waste entirely and safely removes any organisms. However, in burning hazardous materials, emissions can be particularly dangerous. Some states prefer for waste disposal companies to look towards incineration as the first choice. The materials must be reviewed and determined as safe to burn. Here's a poster made by Priya Jha describing biomedical waste.